All right, I'm back again. I'm going to turn this around and hopefully be able to catch myself. I'm going to set that there and then I'm going to see what we shall see. All right, I'm going to set this. Hopefully, this will be a good deal. Um, I'm going to sit up on my tailgate. There we go. Um, this is the Fat Bottom Betty. I'm a little bit closer to some semblance of civilization, so I'm just going to puff on this for a little while. June bugs. Gotta hate them. Alright. Okay, Fat Bottom Betty's got kind of a sweet taste to it. I'm getting kind of a cocoa vibe from it. Definitely some sweetness to it. So I guess it's another sweetened cap. Kind of tastes sweety. Like the Isla del Sol has a sweetened cap, and so this one kind of tastes like it. It's got a good smoke to it. It's probably hard for you to see in the thing, but you can see some good smoke coming off the end of that. And it is actually Sunday, so Sunday is the day that I can actually have cigars. I have smoked a couple during the week. I'm not gonna lie. Um, it Trying to give them up for Lent and only smoking them on Sundays has been kind of hard. Um, I will admit that, but then again, anything worth doing is sometimes hard doing, and it just takes effort and commitment. I don't know if you can see my big fat shadow in the woods over there, but there it is. Oh, a mosquito in my ear. Pretty good cigar. I like it. This is, I'm not mistaken, it's the Isla del Sol, or not the Isla del Sol, it's the Drew Estates. Well, I'm messing all kinds of stuff up. Fat Bottom Betty. It's part of the, I think it's the Deadwood line of cigars. I think I've had a Sweet Jane, which is another one of them. Those are actually, I like those a little bit too. I haven't tried any of the other ones. This is my second one of the Deadwood line. Man, it is peaceful out here. It is just makes me wish I'd have brought my tent out here, because if I had, I would have pitched it and I would have just slept out here like a baby. The cigar's wrapper, it's a darker wrapper, and I'll look up and put some information about the cigar and the tasting notes that you're supposed to in the description of the video when I post it. Um, and but it's nice. It's got a little bit of an oily sheen to it. Not a heavy oily sheen, but just a little bit. Like I said, it's burning really smooth, really even, and it's just got a nice line of smoke coming off the end. I'm not even, like I said, I'm not even sure if you can see that all too well, but it is nice. I realize that it's really dark out here. I realize that I may be not in camera all that well. Kind of hoping that I am. I tried to set the camera up to where it would see this side of the tailgate. You'll have to excuse my spitting, because for whatever reason, smoking cigars makes me spit. Um, it just does. I don't know why. Actually, I'm going to grab my drink. I will be right back. There, put my bed lights on. Maybe that'll help out a little bit better. Again, sorry for the camera shake. It's extremely peaceful to hear. I'm going to shut this other light off, and hopefully that doesn't fade me out too bad. So a night like tonight is a night that I would definitely like to share with somebody. You know, it's peaceful, it's quiet. I know my first pick would be my wife, Lisa. Um, I would love to just, have her sitting on the tailgate with me, just chit chatting and just enjoying the night sounds. You can hear the wind rustling through the tops of the trees. I can hear something rustling off in the trees over there. Sounds like it might be a raccoon or a possum or something like that. Hopefully it's not a skunk. I would grab the camera and go over there, but you know what? My luck is the skunk, and then I'd get sprayed, and then I'd have to ride home in my damn car or truck smelling like a skunk. Not happening. Don't hear it so much anymore, so I guess it kind of moved off further off into the brush. That was pretty cool. I think I'll leave that on just in case. So, uh, 0 on the Sasquatch tonight, but we did get eye shine in the woods. That was pretty cool. And then we got rustling in the underbrush over here. Um, Again, these are just normal animal sounds. I really don't think there was anything weird or sketchy about it. Like I said, I kind of saw something over there, and it was kind of looked like it was kind of whitish in color. So I'm thinking that I either caught the back end of a skunk or possibly a possum. I think it was too light to be a raccoon. Hmm. Definitely not going to walk down there. About halfway through with the fat bottom Betty. Um, Not getting so much sweetness anymore. I think that's kind of wore off. I'm getting kind of a nutty, maybe a little bit of a creamy note to it. Um, but the sweetness is definitely gone. But I like it. It's a good cigar. It's producing a lot of smoke, um, and I'm enjoying it. Burn kind of got a little wonky on me, so I'm just going to even it out. Hmm, 3 o'clock in the morning. Still pretty peaceful out here. Well, this has been my first outing actually squatching Again, I didn't spend too much time out here, mostly because I'm by myself. Um, and I just didn't, I got to out there and I just didn't really feel all that comfortable just standing all the way out there in the middle of the forest um, by myself. I probably would have smoked a cigar out there if I had somebody with me. Um, definitely next time I come out to any site that I'm going to try and, investigate, I'm definitely going to bring somebody with me. Um, just for the sheer one, so that I can have somebody to talk to while I'm doing these. And maybe I can get their commentary on what they're feeling and what they're thinking about what's going on. Um, right now, it seems like the only people that are kind of interested in coming with me are my sons. I might be able to get my wife to come. Definitely have to ask her, please, Lisa. Anyways, the retrohale on this is not too like on some cigars. When I do the retrohale, it really burns my nose. But this one is not burning my nose so bad whenever I retrohale. For those of you that are new to cigars or don't know, retrohaling is taking the smoke into your mouth, letting it sit there for a minute, and then letting it travel to the back of your throat and then forcing it out through your nose without going down into your lungs. Because again, you don't want to inhale cigar smoke. That's not good. Um, Smoking in itself is probably not the best thing in the world, but having a good stogie, it kind of relaxes me. It calms my nerves. Um, Not that I'm a nervous person to begin with, but just sometimes life deals you some blows. It's dealt my family some blows here lately, and nothing bad, but just stuff to give us concern. And that in and of itself has kind of caused my nerves to be on edge. Um, so having a good cigar every now and then helps that out. And I'd rather turn to a cigar than I would turn to alcohol. I do like to drink, and I do drink on occasion. I'm a light drinker as far as I don't drink a whole bunch of drinks. I usually give myself one heavy pour drink at the house, um, drink it, and that's it. Every once in a while, I'll have two drinks. I think the most that I've had in one night at my house, because I don't hardly ever drink whenever I go out. Sometimes I do, um, but I think the most that I've had at my house was I had three Bloody Marys, and then I had a shot, and I kind of got giddy, and it irritated the hell out of my wife. So I decided that I wasn't going to do that anymore. Like I said, if you get a chance to get out into nature like this, do it. It is so peaceful. It's quiet. You know, the only people that are around here are the people that are in the campground back there that are sleeping, and the guys on the bridge that are fishing. Um, it's just me and the crickets and the little bugs and whatever was crawling through the brush over there, whatever little animal that was. Uh-oh. Yep, my microphone is still on. That's good. Oh, my bed lights went out. Guess I had them on too long. I'll turn this back on me so that it illuminates me. It's kind of a pain to be shining in my face, though. But, you know, at least you guys can see me, I hope. I'll find out when I edit this down. Coming into the the last third of the cigar. Hopefully you can see that a little bit better. It's still got a really good set of smoke coming off of it. Again, it's a highly enjoyable cigar. If you get a chance to try a Fat Bottom Betty, go for it. I threw the wrapper in my truck because I'm not a litter bug. Sorry, that's just irritating my eyes. I know I'm probably not at all on camera that well, but it's okay. Maybe if I put this up like this. Nope, that's still in my eyes, but maybe that'll be better for you guys. My light is definitely drawing in a lot of bugs. And think that they had them here, but I swear I'm seeing a lightning bug off over there. I thought lightning bugs were further north, northern Texas, than they were down here closer to us. Uh-oh, I think my light is fixing to go out on me. Yep, one bar. Let me go grab one of my other ones. I think I'm just going to continue to stand instead of sitting down and rocking the truck again. Well, I'm about ready to like call it. It's going to take me about an hour to get home, and that's going to put me getting home pretty early in the morning. So, with that, Thomas with Sasquatch and Cigars, I really appreciate you being here. Again, I'll have this video up soon, I hope. And um, God bless you all.